Hi guys, I'm just going to do another tea bag fold. I'm using a 5x7 card blank, and you're going to need 8 3x3 squares. And if you have used double-sided paper, that's great. If you don't have it, you can just use whatever you have. And you'll need a mat that is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And again, I just used 2 scrap pieces, and I think they're 1.5 inches wide. So I'm going to flip you down. Okay. And I saved 2 to do with you. And it's very simple. You take whatever side you want up. And you fold it in half. And you give it a good varnish. And if it's off just a little bit, you can just trim it off, but that one looks good. So now all you do is take one corner and bring that up to that point, just like that, and give it a good varnish. Then you take this side and bring it right up alongside your first one, and give it a good varnish. So you end up with just a little triangle. Now unfold it, and this square line right here, take this side and bring it all the way over so it nestles right tight in that square line. And give that a good varnish. So it will look like that. Then take this one and fold it back, and take it to your first square line that you made, because you just made that square line. So this one's your first square line. And then bring this side over till it's nice and tight in that score line, and give it a good varnish. Okay, so now just take this point and fold it over on that score line, just like that. Give it a varnish, then fold that in and fold that back. On this two score lines that you made, and give it a good varnish, and that is what you have. See? And then this is what the back of it looks like. Okay? So we'll do it one more time. Take whatever side you want up, and fold it in half. And give it a good varnish. And check it to see if it needs a little trim, and it doesn't. Okay? Take, with your point up, take one corner and bring that right up to your point. And give it a good varnish. Then take your other corner and bring that up to your point, just like you did the other side. And give it a good varnish. So there again, that's what we have, just that little triangle. Then open them up, bring this side right over so it fits nice and tight in that score line. And if you hold this one up, you'll be able to get it nice and tight in that score line. And then give it a good varnish. Open it up, bend that one to your first score line that you made, because we just made this one. The one closest to your point is the one we just made. You want the one furthest from your point. And then bring this side right over so it fits nice and tight. And give it a good varnish. Then just fold that over on that score line like that. Give that a good varnish. Bring that one over fold it on the other score line. And give that a good varnish, and there you go, and you'll have 8 of these. So I'm gonna put, I did 4 different designs, so I'm just gonna group them in the right ones. And we're going to put glue right in there. Like so. Take our next one and slide it right in there, nice and tight. And press it down. And you just keep going around doing that. If you're using 2 different pattern papers, alternating them. If you're using the same color, you don't have to worry about grabbing the right one. And just put that right in there nice and tight. And press down. Go to your next one. Grab your next one and just shove it right in there, nice and tight. Okay. Go to the next one. Put some glue on it. Grab the next one and just do like we did before. And then grab your next one. And just put that in there. Nice and tight. next one. And just do the same thing. And take your last one and put glue right there. And put that right in there like that. And press the back down. Then take and put glue right there. And bring your first one up. And just stick it together, just like that. Okay. And I'm just going to hold that one for a second. Okay. And then you can give it another good varnish. That one slid out on me just a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. It's not going to be noticeable. Now, if you want to back this, the way you find your backing is back here. You can see that it does make a square. And it should be this time this one's measuring 3 3/8. So I'm gonna make my backing for it 3 5/8. Make sure here. Yeah, now that I've flattened it down, I'm getting what I should have get, 3 inches. Because I thought that was a bit much. So I'm going to cut 2 squares that are 3.5 by 3.5. Get in my scrap pile there. And I do believe this is big enough. Yes, it is. There's 3.5. Let's see. 3.5. And 3.5. Scrap piles come in handy. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, yep, that gives me just a small border. So I'm just going to put glue on the back of here. And this isn't my favorite tea bag fold. This one, I don't know, seems like more flimsy, and you've got to mess with it more. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to put glue kind of follow my way my tea bag fold goes, because you don't need it in the corners. And then I'm just going to set this on here and get the border I want. these ones here. Just like that. And there we go. Now I'm just going to take my mat and put glue on this. And I've inked all my edges already. And I'm just going to center that on my card like so. And I'm going to add one of my scrap strips. And I'm just going to center it best that I can. And I'm going to add my other scrap strip. Right there. That looks straight. And I'm just using this little piece of ephemera. And I'm just going to center that right on there, like so. And then I'm going to take this and make sure you get your points good. Because points tend to like to pull up. And my fan is kind of working against me, drying my glue a little bit quicker than what I want it to. Okay. And then I'm just going to place this right about there. That looks straight. Give it a good press down on the corners, like so. And I'm going to stick these little fairy shoes in the middle, and I am using the Graphic 45 Fairy Boutique papers. And I'm just going to put them right there and press them down. And I have this little fairy, and I'm just gonna stick her right up here. In the corner. And I do have this sentiment, but honestly it really don't fit anywhere. So I'm not going to use it. So there you go. There's that T-fold. Very simple, very easy to do. And I do believe I'm going to use some of my glossy accent on my fairy wings, and I'm going to put some highlights on the shoes. And we'll do some on the crown. And those shoes. And we'll put some on this crown. And now just to let that dry. And I don't know if it will pick it up, but you see, that's what glossy accent does. It just brings out a little shine in them. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. If you're in the group and make it this way, please post it. If you're not in the group and you make it, post it in comments and I will see it. And until next time, have a great night.